looks like Coach Bonchan and Coach Master the Basics draft notebook went on an international trip. Because look at this, they picked up the Melissa from Indonesia and Malaysia, and then they went over to Myanmar and picked up the Lunox.
Yeah.
One chance with a plan.
Going worldwide.
Just like we were saying earlier.
They went worldwide. Here we go, game number 3, the clencher, the rubber match in this series between Blacklist and BREN. Kyle Teasy getting visited by Oh My Venus, and it's free pickings for Wise. Look how fast he went. Look, he went orange first and now purple, and it's so fast. Look at this, under a minute.
It really is. Basically bypassing the Lethal Wanderer, which usually is contested by junglers early on.
Yeah. And my question, another question for this match is, how well will carry fare against the Melissa? In theory, that sounds like it might be a difficult matchup for Super Marco in lane.
It does seem so.
It's happening.
Yeah, look at that. Oheb good zoning. Again with muddles.
BREN Esports right now, taking it easy. I wonder when, if ever, they're going to go into the lane of Super Marco to help him out. It really does look like this carry will be struggling somewhat against that Melissa. But Super Marco taking what he can. Going back to base first, but he did hit level 3 before Oheb did.
Yeah, what's important here for BREN is at least they need to have vision of an idea of where Wise is.
Yeah.
Because a burst from a jungle Dairoth is just disgustingly powerful.
It hurts.
So you gotta watch out. At least right now, I'm sure they're aware that Wise is topside.
Good news for BREN though, at least they're learning on the fly. They are allowed to execute immediately on lessons they learned from game 2, wherein Edward's Dairoth dealt just wonton damage. So again, walk away when you see the Abysm Strike charging up.
Yeah, don't go straight into its face.
Nope.
You just don't do that. Right now, Kyle Teasy again will be able to spot out majority of the Blacklist members. They're getting geared up and ready for the next troop.
Already I'm seeing some signs of what might happen in the future. You see how Wise used the Spectre Step plus the Guiding Winds to go in and out?
Yeah.
That solves the mobility problem of a jungle Dairoth.
Yep.
Super quick.
And he's got tons of damage for sure. 4 members of BREN Esports are close by. It's on the bush. Reset is going to happen here for the turtle. Oh My Venus doesn't really have the ultimate yet. We'll be using it maybe to save Edward. Not really needed, says the XP laner for Blacklist.
Great combo release there by Pandora. This is going to be the first turtle going to the side of BREN Esports. But it's the inverse of game number 1 as Super Marco is struggling in lane against Oheb while BREN Esports takes the first objective of the game.
Kill one's making bank. You see how fast he built that Windtalker? Yeah. About 240.
That's a rush.
240, and I think he's more than halfway through the gold shields.
Yeah, not much that the carry can actually do about it.
Yeah.
Passive doesn't really work well against Melissa.
He was able to get out of that gold shielding around 180 to 200 gold, maybe even more. But that's already a lot early on. Yeah, he's making back as you said, Leo.
Yeah. Earlier, I think Blacklist just disengaged just because Oh My Venus doesn't really have the Circling Eagle yet.
Yeah.
They didn't want to commit on the turtle fight, but on the other side of the map, man, look at that. Like, Oheb just having a lot of fun, even without the XP, the roam here. And Wise might be in trouble. Good DPS from Ogwen and Kyle Teasy. It's the execute. That's going to be first blood. Oh My Venus not making it in time.
All right, so that's the king of the jungle down. Again, this is one thing we forgot to mention during the draft. Until the Dairoth is starting to shred, until the burst damage comes through, until Blacklist is confident enough to take these team fights, these man fights, when it comes to objective takes, you have the Kyle Teasy Bauman way ahead.
Yeah. A minute after Oheb built this Windtalker, Super Marco built his. So that gives you an idea of the gold lead and the lane lead that Oheb has right now over Super Marco. So both teams adding a little bit more resources to their respective gold lanes. Kaltizi disturbed in the jungle but able to get his purple buff. Is a good call by Edward and Haji, continuing to get vision while the other members of Blacklist are just doing their own thing.
Yeah, pretty solid movements here from BREN. A huge... Man, this is night and day, by the way, from game 2. Finally, they do have control of the map just because of good choices on the draft.
Yeah.
So I hate to think that it comes down to sides, right? I hate to think that it's as simple as blue or red.
Yeah. That is That's a good podcast topic, actually.
Yeah. I guess lessons come through, and again, you learn. You never really lose if you learn. But look at this!
Oh, Wise! The Abysm Strike with the Retribution is just massive amounts of damage. It's really hard to miss.
So now we have lethal counter plus Retribution. Hold that thought, though, Ogwen.
Oh, man, Ogwen might be in trouble. The Bulwark is not going to be useful, but here comes all the good damage that's going to come from the Numenal Blast. Super Marco's free here. Goodness gracious. Phew, he's going in and flying in and doing some good damage. Forces Blacklist back.
Idol among kids making the most of that new skin on Valentina, taken down Wise.
Sorry, when you said the new skin on Valentina, my eyes just went, oh my.
Got distracted.
Yeah, distracted.
yeah.
It's a tremendous new skin. They're out now. By the way, now we're starting to see here BREN Esports starting to amp up the pace a little bit. A great response by both teams in that scenario. Tremendous land there and response by BREN Esports. The rotations eventually get something out of that, even though Wise was able to get a kill.
I mean, compared to game number 2, look at that. Fuse itemization's a lot better. He's a lot further along.
Yeah.
Didn't really get stomped anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about a Faramis anymore. Just surprising
Huge.
him.
Ooh. Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Bren's punching back here.
Yep, opened up the map here for Super Marco. So yeah, despite having, I guess, trivial and challenging early game, so to say, Super Marco's back on the map.
Absolutely.
Oh.
100%.
Ogwen.
Here comes the Numenal Blast. Will it be flickered on? Not really. Ogwen decides against it. Edward absorbing all of the spinning light wheels. Look at the damage done to that Uranus.
Oh man, and good pokes as well coming out from Few. Oh, I've just picked up a Scarlet Phantom, so that we know where the marksman of Blacklist International stands. And Ogwen actually didn't have the flicker there. Would have been great if he did. It looked like Blacklist were
that
just
would have been a 4-man stun from the Numenal
massive,
Blast.
absolutely massive. Still in the end, BREN Esports, these both teams didn't lose anything in that little skirmish in mid.
Few seconds off. Again, games like these boil down to those small seconds.
Yeah.
Right now, BREN are seeing that Wise has some vision here.
Yes, the flicker.
There's the flicker finally committed. That's a Numenal Blast. Kyle TZ steals that turtle. It's going to be a pretty solid objective here, and BREN looking like they're stepping up.
Yep, refused to let the previous turtle haunt him in the present. Coyote steps down and actually puts his foot down and says, you know what? No, Balmond is currently the best jungler, especially in the face of the king of the jungle himself, Wise. There's another push by BREN Esports. Where'd that happen? Is that a mid?
Man, that was...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's a main artery.
Yeah, quick take there of the mid. It was Minion Waves and Pandora.
Oh, Oheb pushing Kyle TZ back with the go away, but that will not last long. Here comes Few. They'll be using the brilliance to walk on out there. Here comes the Abyssal Strike, perfectly timed from the king of the jungle. And now it's the DPS ongoing for Blacklist. They're diving in, and there's the Circling Eagle. That's a triple kill for Wise.
3 for the Deeroth. Blacklist, aggressive in response, gets kills, 3 of them, gets a turret 2. Let's see if they'll continue to push out this second one. Blacklist regaining control.
Reptar, amazing Circling Eagle sound effects, and as well an amazing clapback.
Hey.
Again, as amazing as that Dairoth performance was, again, 3 kills, 3D for the Big D, it's actually how they converted that's impressing me even more.
Yeah. Impressive that the Circling Eagle sound effects, they're being guested right now.
Oh, yeah. No,
Wolf also called it. I don't know what you call it.
Wolf provided for game 2.
He provided.
This is
yesterday.
Renmar now. This is Renmar.
Yeah, amazing. Good stuff.
Hard.
So far, Blacklist again just basically turned the tables on a moment's notice. I think they were itching to go for a fight, and they were given that by BREN.
It's a back and forth. It's rallying so far. And we're yet to see BREN Esports actually collapse down, because you know that they have the firepower. You know that Super Marco is feeling it. But I think so far, it's been Ogwen. If you catch Ogwen, if you do not allow this Lolita to release the ult, then it all falls down.
It's a big difference. Yeah, it is huge right now.
Oh, like that.
I don't know what they were trying to go for. Wise, obviously, just mechanically gifted.
Yeah, but now they know where Wise is. They're gonna apply the pressure. Let's see if Pandora can get to
They're
it.
gonna keep going. Sidestep. Oh, look at that.
Sandwich play.
Gets good damage. He's quite tanky
30%.
here. The level difference is big, but the lethal counter just does it anyway.
That's worth it though. They traded him. They traded him for the Lord.
Oh, that's huge.
Great
That's
call.
huge.
What a call by Blacklist International. Wise said, no, I'm fine here. Just go ahead and take the Lord. That was a quick one for Blacklist. BREN Esports now is going to be their turn to defend.
That's very dramatic in my brain.
Yeah.
And now it's a Circle Eagle once more applied to Kyle TZ. There's a Numen on back.
Stop!
3 people stunned up.
Three!
And there are no ultimates available for Blacklist. Edward is all on his own
Look at
here,
the Uranus.
but he is doing a pretty good job
Look at him.
poking people out. That's BREN taking him down in the end with Super Marco. You cannot sustain against a carry that long.
2 for 2. Haji has an ultimate in the flicker. Nope. Looks like they're not going to be calling for anything there.
Oh, man. Honestly, if BREN Esports were able to convert from that huge Numenon blast, could have
Would've been
sworn,
a difference.
it would have swung back. But again, given Mr. Del Rosario's sacrifice earlier on, the map still belongs to Blacklist.
Same
Yeah,
time.
he was so tanky.
Yeah. Also, we're starting to see that Uranus is a problem for BREN Esports. Takes a lot and a lot of time, a lot of resources just to take it down.
Yeah, basically you have to, Super Marco has to be on Uranus duty here.
Yeah. The only one who can actually really take down Edward at this point. Blacklist just taking even more control of the map. In terms of the items, Marksman, pretty close. 400 gold lead for OHEB, not that massive.
And all this while, Oh My Venus just has the core items. Just has magic defense, or rather, just all physical defense. That is, it's just a dominance ice and an antikiras. That's all she needs. That's it.
They're pretty happy with it. They're doing a lot with it, actually.
Doesn't die.
Haji with the darkening here.
Oh!
The flicker in by Ogwen and the execute by Kyle TZ. Here's the Blacklist pushback, though. You got a very, very angry OHEB. He's looking for blood alongside the Queen.
My God!
We got DPS. There's Muddles DPS,
There.
and they will be able to make it out at least in the nick of time.
Ooh, man, the counterplay of Blacklist International, if he cannot get to OHEB right away, it's a massive problem.
They mad, though.
Hey, man.
It is a flick of the wrist, a switch. The clutch is literally by a finger's pull.
With the DPS, Kyle TZ basically hitting nothing there.
Wow.
With a lethal counter, it doesn't even scratch him.
This is a revelation. Melissa, long overlooked, maybe even long forgotten. Right now, Blacklist, they're absolutely maddles.
Oh, man. Amazing.
And we're just a little flabbergasted here by the beauty of it.
Flummoxed, perplexed.
Oh, it is just...
How long did it take for us to not notice that a Melissa does this much damage?
Yeah, it's moving art, basically, at this point. Just a beauty to watch.
Oh, man, look at this Pandora.
All right, Oh My Venus getting chased down by Kyle and the rest of BREN. They are very apprehensive. They don't want to go in. They don't want to reveal themselves just yet. But Blacklist, happy with the 4-man. Uranus on the mid.
Again?
Numenal
That's a
Blast
huge
hits
stun!
everybody again! Oh, Gwyn! What a beast of a stun here, but the follow-up is a little slow.
Run, wise
Chase
run.
is
Out
on.
of bounds.
Kyle TZ,
Kyle
does
TZ
he
gonna
have
back
it?
off.
Not really.
Oh, man, they gotta watch out for Haji and Haji.
Oh! On the back here, brilliance just in time.
Go
The
down.
counter punch is strong from Blacklist, but here's the rest of BREN Esports. Lethal counter, back off of cooldown.
It's just the Queen and Agent Zero left on the map.
Oh, man.
It'll be bad, Edward. He's gonna try and see if he can slow this down, but it is 4 members from BREN.
What a fight! What execution by these two teams! BREN countered Blacklist, Blacklist countered BREN, then BREN countered Blacklist again! A back and forth again! BREN takes the first enhanced lord of the game!
It is a back and forth, a rally, a slobber knocker of a match between two world champions.
Oh my god, they're not done.
I thought it's
They're so mad.
No. It's at this point where Blacklist have to reconsider. The amazing catches by Ogwin so far, back to back,
It is.
have been nothing less than a 3-man Numenon blast.
Always. Imagine every time it's off cooldown. Always hits at least 3 people.
Yeah.
That is monstrous.
36
Oh,
seconds. No
again!
flicker, no
Flicker in?
flicker.
No flicker, no flicker.
All right, 30 seconds off.
All right, so we're gonna see that, at least for Blacklist, able to clear out the Lord.
Melted.
And we're back on an even fight.
decimated that Lord even before he got a swing at that inhibitor.
Oh, what a showcase by these two teams. BLACKLIST still very close into this. BREN just got the Lord, but that's somewhat evened out. The control is very even. It's going to be down to, how many times have I said this before? Who will make the first mistake? Who will make the call to change the game? Here's a conceal.
Big conceal play here from BREN Esports. Super Marco is up front. Kyle Teasy trying to spot out where Wise is. Spots him out on the side. Haji as well over the mountain here.
Watch Ogwin. He has his ult and the flicker.
Yep.
They're going to force it. They don't have minion waves.
Nope. They're not grouping up together.
I think they're waiting here. They're waiting for the minion waves. Oh, can Master Ogwin land
it? This is the calm before the storm, ladies and gents.
Inner peace, inner peace.
Inner peace, well, they have it.
Can BLACKLIST hold on, turn this around as they've done multiple times? Can they counterpunch like they always do?
Super Marco playing out of his mind, keeping that 100% win rate on his carry.
No orange buff there for Wise.
No, he did not.
He
did not.
Stolen.
he didn't.
Yeah, no orange buff for Wise. Stolen by Kyle Teasy.
Amazing,
so close,
amazing.
so close.
Yeah.
That was close.
Could have sworn he pulled the Abyssum Strike at the perfect moment, but how about a purple? How about a purple?
Wise has red tree.
He gets this one.
He just walks out.
He gets
just
this
runs
one.
out. It was funny.
He's like, I need this, I need this.
He steals it and then runs away.
All right.
That was funny.
That's the third time he did that this series. He did that twice before.
Yeah, look at the resource allocation by BREN Esports. They're giving both the purple and the orange over to Kyle Teasy. Look, so he's gonna rather Super Marco. He's gonna take it. Look.
Yeah, Super Marco is definitely a huge asset here for BREN right now, and they really got to take care of it.
Yeah, he needs that Phantom Step off cooldown much quicker.
And to help with that, Kyle Teasy's absorbing as much aggro as he can, right? He's trying to always just spin in front of BLACKLIST's face, trying to bait out as many ultimates as possible.
Yeah, wow, what great MLBB action by both BLACKLIST International and BREN Esports. The Lord spawns. This could be the clincher, the decisive moment.
Venus.
Jeez Louise, good DPS there from you.
Venus still has the immortality, forced to go back. Let's see what BREN Esports will do with this slight advantage.
Is this enough of a blitz while the queen is away? Can
That's
they
true.
force the issue here? Because that's a good chunk of damage NCC that you're missing out without the Matilda.
Yeah, carry passive and the spinning light wheels really do make a mark on that health.
Watch Pandora on the map, though.
He has an angle.
He is actually in a pretty good angle here to take it. Oheb on the side.
M3 champions are aware. They know where Pandora is.
Yeah, they are. That bush on the front here, definitely going to be an Ogwin bush, so BLACKLIST just staying as far away as possible.
Look at the control. Look at the control. They're keeping it on their side. BREN Esports. They could swear.
Oh my God, Super Marco!
No man on blast straight to the face. Edward is out. He's not going to be able to rejoin
Let's go
here.
back.
Oheb takes down Ogwin though.
Oh, too much of a gambit. I think BREN Esports were chasing too many different ghosts and end up with one. At least they got the inhibitor up top.
Yeah. Edward forced to go back there, but Edward was ready to respond right away. They learned from what happened to them against Onyx PH. And now BLACKLIST, this looks good for them.
Beautiful chase there from BLACKLIST, knowing that they all they need to do was just kill Kyle Teasy. There's the pop, right there. Oh my Venus in trouble, as well as Haji.
They gotta run for the hills. This is gonna be
2 for none.
This going to BLACKLIST. This BLACKLIST Lord right now.
BLACKLIST Lord, definitely we got free of the big chunky members. Good DPS as well from BLACKLIST. This is a pretty solid one. But again, Edward can't really sustain that much against a carry.
They're gonna contest. 4 seconds until the retribution of Wise.
There's a stun.
Illuminal blast.
No flicker.
Will not be flickering in for the meantime. Again, just a big threat.
Queen.
Oheb, he's flicking, he's silent, he's profiling. And right now it's gonna be Ogwin probably going down here to Oheb.
Ogwin! And the Lord! And the Lord is reset. The Lord is reset, and these two teams, these amazing teams, go ahead and recollect. They regroup.
Crowd is going wild here.
What a showcase of mechanics by the remaining members of both teams. They are putting on a show right now, BLACKLIST and BREN.
Just a quarter of my butt is on my seat, on this beautiful secret lab chair. I cannot hold it in, ladies and gentlemen.
It is unbelievable the way that they're really flexing on each other. Two members of BLACKLIST are on top side right now, just trying to threaten and see if Pandora can get caught out. Will not happen.
Oh, man.
Look at Marco. Look at Marco.
There's Marco here. He is positioned quite well. has the body of Kyle Teasy in front of him.
I wonder. Yeah, no, I think it was a clear crossing here between Venus and Ogwin. They know the Lolita's here.
Yep, Oh My Venus has forward bush control. Ogwin spots him out.
Oh,
And that's a
what?
top
Pandora!
Pandora
What?
with a 1v1 win against Haji!
Pandora's box has opened! Is it enough?
And
Is
things-
this enough?
Isn't enough though.
Things are never the same.
This is a problem. This is a problem for Blacklist.
Almost single-handedly, Pandora redeemed himself from game 2, and now they're threatening both a base race and a Lord.
Can they zone it out?
4v5, Lord is low.
Oh,
Wise is close.
He's close
He's
enough to
go.
going around. That speed is going down.
London Bridge has fallen.
London Bridge has fallen. Wise decides against it. Says he's not worth it to die without Venus here.
Redemption for Pandora in that play. Finding Haji by himself. Pandora the Explorer unleashed here in this game.
Where are we going?
Clap, clap, clap.
2-1.
2-1.
We're-
That's looking really close here.
They're looking at a game finish here with this 18-minute Lord. Well, evolved Lord, that is. It was taken about a minute ago. This is the Lord that can clear waves like a monster, given its static passive.
Will
Here's
Blacklist
Ogwin.
Oh, no flicker.
Doesn't have the flicker.
Zoning.
Actually will not be able to reposition. Bulwark will block out a lot of damage from Oheb.
They have to back out here. They don't have their Numenon Blast. The Numenon Blast is such a massive part of their lineup.
All right.
Muddles is
Take
hitting
it easy.
Oheb. Oh,
Take
look
it
at
easy.
that.
Oh,
Oh, they are slowing it down. They're backing off
Yeah.
one by one.
all right.
Can't be too eager. This is still Blacklist they're up against. Blacklist are masters at defending.
Yes, discipline up the wazoo is what they need here. The punish is very real.
Really is.
Got it.
Ogwin's Numenal Blast not up quite yet, but his flicker will probably go up at the same time almost. So this turret is going to be so important, critical here for Blacklist to stop that split push.
Great defense and great hold so far by Blacklist.
Again!
Another one. Nope.
Will be hitting dust here, but turret will go down.
All right.
Zoned out once again.
The Hive is more than happy with the progress and the development of BREN Esports across this series. They've learned so quickly from their mistakes in Game 2 and are now threatening a... No, this is not a... This would be a different result. This is not a reverse sweep at all.
Correct. That is correct.
It's more of a recovery, a rebound.
There's a rebound from BREN. They had a very shaky Game 2. Game 3 is looking like they are in control.
Super Marco.
Toe-to-toe with the world champions.
He's juggling Wind of Natures and the immortality at this moment. Immortalities across the board. One for Edward, one for Pandora.
There's something you don't see every day. Look at the Feather of Heaven.
Feather of Heaven, yeah.
Is that the Feather of Heaven on... no, it's not the
Oh, no,
Blood
sorry,
Wings.
the Blood Wings, yeah.
Again, we
Blood
don't
Wings,
see the
yeah.
item very often. Blood Wings on few.
Yeah,
It's a very, very good item here for few here.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
He needs that shield and health.
He's the
at
one who
this
usually
point.
goes in.
Yeah. Valentina has to put herself in such a difficult position time and time again. Oh, Ogwin!
Ogwin, beautiful stun here on the Wise, but again, Immortality is there, guiding Wind as well. So all these lanes just gonna slowly push towards it. And again, 30 seconds on the next Lord.
Real quick, an abridged version of what's been happening for the past 5 to 10 minutes. Blacklist, very clearly, they have shredding power. But when it comes down to the engagement, unless it's a free go for Oheb and Haji, and then again, cleanup for Wise, not working out. BREN Esports, though, on the other hand, Ogwin has just been a monster. Nearly machine-like precision on finding targets with that Numenon Blast. So if, again, that happens, if BREN Esports is able to find that angle off of the back of Ogwin's amazing game sense, it could be over.
Man, I think even the Queen herself, Venus, is looking at Master Ogwin's Lieutenant and saying, hey, that looks familiar.
This is
Respect.
very-
That's a great game for you.
Very difficult. Actually, every time there's a green dot on Ogwin's ult, it just goes down.
Yeah.
The Numenal Blast just gets used up.
Yeah, what you watch is if he has the flicker or not.
Yeah, and whether or not it hits anyone, it's
Yeah.
either it hits people and stuns them or zones them very well. So good decision making as well from BREN Esports to play along it.
I think for now, like 15 to 18 minutes of this match has just been Edward and Pandora in the side lanes clearing and cutting each other's waves.
Yeah, it's like a Quentin Tarantino film. So many cuts.
Yeah. That is true.
That is a very true statement right there.
Oh no, look. Edward's pulling a Dilar. Edward's pulling a Kenji.
Oh, it only hits Oh My Venus.
That's
The
enough
rest-
zone.
But that's Pandora from the
Here's
back.
Pandora.
Oh, they get it.
Lord goes over to BREN
Oh
Esports.
no, Abu Jing Jing.
Abu Jing Jing has to go for the run. Running for the hills here. BREN,
Wait.
they're not relenting.
Wait.
Here's the stun.
Is this a counter? Is this a counter initiation?
They have to back. BREN needs to.
Now they're gonna go.
They might get sandwiched.
Oh no, Edward is forcing the issue. He's so confident. Look at this, taking quite a bit of damage. And they're still
Oh,
going.
he makes it out.
This is a
There's the
big
Certainly Eagle. Super Marco's alive.
Oh,
The Norman
That's
Blast.
gone!
The Money Newman Blast
Oh!
from Oakland. Oh my God. The humanity.
And Edward gets folded in half.
Two
Wise
down.
follows up. Kyle
Yes,
Easy
Easy.
wants to take down Gel 1. Run, Owen, run!
The base.
The base.
Is this it? It is.
It is.
Sweet redemption for BREN Esports.
Wherever you're watching, from home, at work, in the bus, or maybe not at the bus, but please stand up, put a standing ovation for both BLACKLIST International and the victors of this match, BREN Esports. They put on a classic tonight in the season of classics, in the season of surprises.